The Propagation of the Gospel, 18. Conclusion of the Epistle to the Romans, chapters 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Having completed his doctrinal statement, what is the character of the following chapter? What is the personal duty of each one? 12, 1 and 2. In their relations as members of the spiritual body, what important fact is to be kept in mind? 3 through 8. What dispositions are to be cherished? 9 and 10. What particular virtues are enjoined? 11 through 16. Against what evil impulses are they advised? 17 through 21. Relations of Christians to the government, 13, 1 through 7. Does this appear as though Christians in early times formed a community antagonistic to the civil power, as has sometimes been charged? What is the teaching of the next passage, 8 through 10? Is it enough that we keep the bare letter of the commandments? What is the spirit and essence of them? What exhortation concerning the redemption and economy of time? And what as to sobriety and virtue? 11 through 13. The grand summing up, 14. What is the full meaning of this? What is the direction concerning persons possibly over scrupulous concerning unessential observances? 14, 1 through 6. Criticizing people because of doing the extra good that they can. Every small good counts. So why is that a problem? What grand general principle is always to be remembered? 7 and 8. On what ground is this brotherly consideration based? 9 through 13. What good rule of charitable action is laid down? 14 and 15. How is this further enforced? 16 through 23. What disposition founded on the example of Christ is enjoined? 15, 1 through 7. What is given as the doctrine of the Jewish scriptures concerning Christ as the Savior of the nations as well as the Jews? 8 through 13. Under what special title and office does he command himself to them and excuse the liberty of his exhortations? 14 through 16. If we remember about another Christ in the Bible, Cyrus the Great he didn't enforce theism, he didn't enforce atheism, he allowed people to believe or disbelieve what he wanted and tried to bring a universal justice as far as he could see. So perhaps if the people had stood up during the time instead of killing most of the prophets, other nations would have followed suit better than just, little sparks off in the distance. What evidence is adduced of his apostleship? 17 through 21. What does he divulge concerning his future movements? 22 through 28. What assurance is expressed? 29. What does he ask of them? 30 through 32. As matters eventuated, was there any special occasion for this? Did Paul go to Rome in the manner here anticipated? What is the first part of the last chapter taken up with? 16, 1 through 16. What should you judge concerning Paul's acquaintance with the Roman Christians? Is not this singular, seeing that he never had been there? Are any of these names with which you have previously met? What caution is given and what commendation? 17 through 19. What prediction is made? 20. Who joins with the apostles in salutation? And there's a point that I was going to make, and let's see if I can make that. I don't remember, but don't think that you can knowingly not try hard enough with keeping the outer form of the commandments and somehow keep the inner form of the commandments. Yes, the body of the story is important. not as important as the rules and skills and that sort of principles, whatever you want to call them. And the Spirit's the most important, but you can have them all together. And if you really got the Spirit, the rest of them are following suit.